Good morning, Pokefans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our season rank climb using a team that we built from scratch. So a couple things before we get started. We're probably going to start trying to hit the 15k mark because it's actually getting kind of rough getting to that point. But I have been doing a lot of research for Koraidon. It was brought up into the Discord and we had like a little mini discussion on my team. So it seemed like a lot of my team members were heavily weak to fairy types. So I tried to figure out a way that I can counter that. And I may have some sort of thing here, right? So here's what I'm thinking. Instead of having like Urshifu, which, you know, single strike Urshifu has been incredibly helpful in the past, I think we're going to start using Ogerpon for the time being. And if this matchup for Ogerpon doesn't really go well, then we can swap it up to maybe bring out someone else. I thought about bringing Golden Go and using that type or like that Pokemon to help us out quite a bit. It's a little bit more of like a sturdier type Pokemon that can withstand a lot of hits that are incoming. But the thing that scares me the most with Golden Go is that Shadow Rider still outspeeds it regardless, and I don't KO it because unless it's specifically the Terra Fairy variant, I don't see myself being able to KO it before Golden Go goes down to Astral Barrage, especially with like me having Terra Flying. Like it becomes a problem right away, and it does not do well against Kyogre because Kyogre is gonna negate or take half damage. I think it's half, might be quarter damage. Anyway, it's gonna take resisted damage to make it rain, which is obviously what you would do. But you also have people that have Wide Guard, so it is the thing that I have to worry about though. The cool thing though is that because of Good is Gold, I don't have to worry about Taunt. So if Golden Go was like the person to use like Trick Room or something like that, that would be kind of funny. But yeah, I end up having like a terrible record with that. Now, Ice Rider, Golden Go would be perfect for, but I would have to replace someone to be able to use that, and I don't really know who to replace at this point in time. So we're gonna try Ogerpon first. Now, we did look at Koraidon, and I've done a lot of calcing today. So much so that I think my mind is going nuts. I'm pretty sure that I have fumes coming out of the side of my head just because my brain is so overloaded. But we're gonna walk in with this set today. So we got rid of Helping Hand. We also got rid of Flame Charge. Now you might be asking yourself, why did you get rid of Flame Charge? Even though it gives me the speed boost, I like having clear advantages over my opponent. Flare Blitz under Terra Fire should be able to knock out a lot of different Pokemon. I still have tendency of being knocked out by flying types as well as fairy types. So Terra Fire is going to be it, but I'm hoping that the overall damage is going to be incredibly good. Now, it's not going to do a whole lot to Kyogre, but it is going to do a lot to Ice Rider. It's also going to give me options to KO Incineroar and other fire types because of, well, at least dark types because of Collision Course. Now, I have Iron Head. Iron Head specifically able to counter the fairy types. It's the only reason why I don't have a dragon type move put on to Koraidon. I would obviously use like Outrage or even Dragon Claw, but I feel like Iron Head's gonna be able to do it. Now, because I run into a lot of Whimsicots, Iron Head can one-shot Whimsicott as long as it doesn't have the sash, which most of them don't. So I'm going to be able to withstand that. I'm also going to be able to do a ton of damage over to Miraidons, Raging Bolts. I'm not going to be able to get one-shotted, hopefully. Now, I'm not saying that Iron Head is going to be doing that much damage to them, but if they do Terra Fairy, I will have a counter to them because I'm obviously not walking in with one that is really, really good. Now, again, we do have a couple of like Steel type users, Golden Go for one, and we do have Iron Hands. Now, Iron Hands Heavy Slam only goes off of weight, so I'm less likely to use that. Golden Go does have ways of doing a ton of damage. But again, if they have anything, right, just anything that has Wide Guard, I'm kind of looking really, really bad. So I'm looking at other Pokemon that I could possibly use that have the Steel type usage, kind of like Archelodon. He's really, really good, especially with the Assault Vest build. We can probably even get set up with our old friend Mousehold here, so we can do that whole setup again, and I think it would be kind of funny. We do also have access to Heatran. Heatran's finally trained up and ready to go with the leftover set with the Heat Wave, Earth Power, and flash cannon, and he's especially attack based. So we do have steel type users that we can obviously go with. And we also have pseudo steel types like Dragapult here with the Terra Blast and Dragon Dart combo to be able to do that as well. So we do have options. I just don't have anyone specifically in mind that could take that slot and obviously take a hold. So, but we do have other Pokemon that we would like to use in the next team that's going to be coming out here in like less than a week. I think it's like 6-7 days. Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, anyway, I've been talking for a little bit here. Let's go ahead and get signed in online and see how our matches go. We're going to try to make it top 15K because I thought that we would be a little bit more better off, but my games have been kind of gnarly. I'm not going to lie. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into our matches and see how we do, shall we? As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm hoping you join the show. Okay, so, we got Iron Jugulus, Regidraco, Incineroar, Groudon, Samurott, this is the dark variant, and Mienshao. So we do have quite a bit to deal with here. Are they gonna bring out their Groudon though? I mean, it would not be like the best, but they could. They absolutely could. The question is, what else are they gonna bring out? I'm gonna go in with Tornadus just so that I can kind of get set up on the field. Samurott, since he's water dark, we will be needing to do something about that Pokemon for sure. I kind of want to go in with Fluttermane, but it might not be the best bet. I could go in with Koraidon. Yeah, you know what? Let's go Koraidon. And let's go Fluttermane and Ogerpon. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll bring in. That's who we'll fight with. And let's see how our matches go. Also, another thing that was brought up in the Discord earlier is that I don't seem to use my legend a lot, which is fair. I just don't feel like the matchups are like really good for it half the time, so which is why I don't really use it as much as I would like to. So Incineroar and Iron Jugulus is on that side of the field. They do not get a speed boost because of Quark Drive, but I wouldn't put it past Iron Jugulus to have the booster energy. And they do! Speed boost, let's go. Speed? Yep, okay. So they're probably going to use Tailwind first and foremost, which is totally fine, because I too am going to use that. I'm going to protect on Koraidon so Fake Out doesn't do anything this turn. Now they could do Parting Shot on Incineroar. That would be like a really good call because they automatically can tell like, oh, they're going to protect one Pokemon. Koraidon's going to be like faked out, so probably not going to go for that slot, but I just need to be able to stay up to Tailwind on Iron Jugulus, but it is going to be faster than me because it did get the booster energy speed increase. So I guess this would be the reason why you would have Flame Charge, because then I can keep up with that speed increase. But I don't know what the speed increase is going to be. Fake Out goes to the Protect. So we saw that. Absolutely. Tailwind. And... oops, dropping my pen. They also use Tailwind. So Iron Jugulus is the one to get rid of now. Absolutely the one to get rid of. Let's go ahead and Bleak Wind Storm, and Air Blitz doesn't do anything to Iron Jugulus, but Vision Course would, but what else would they have in the back? Let's Flare Blitz Iron Jugulus. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of Iron Jugulus. It's faster, I need to get rid of him. So we're gonna Terra Fire. Now the thought process there is that if he swaps either one of those Pokemon, I'm gonna go into a Pokemon that's obviously gonna take like way less damage. So Samurott could be hitting the field here, which means they would take way less. Here comes the Terra on their side. Probably gonna go to Iron Jugulus. Nope, it's Incineroar. Okay, Ghost. So they were planning for the collision course. Was not doing that. Air Slash over to correct. Ooh, good that I used the Terra. Flare Blitz. Terrifier in the sun plus the boost, and that's a one-hit KO. Thank you, come again. Fastest Pokemon, by the way. I needed to get that away. Oh, the recoil. Oh boy, that recoil. Ouch. Here comes knockoff though. Yep. That's gonna take down Koraidon. But I'm okay because, like, Koraidon with the Flare Blitz did a lot. He did a lot. Like, there wasn't a whole lot that I could obviously do with that. Let's go and bring out Pokemon. Now we can do Follow Me if I need to. We can also use Wood Hammer. Kind of thinking about maybe using Horn Leech. Regidrago, okay. Okay, so he takes less fire damage, so Fluttermane would be super, super great here. Yeah, Regidrago takes like no damage from Ogerpon. So let's just go ahead and you know what? Yeah, we're probably gonna need to hit Regidrago, but I'm gonna go after Incineroar. Withdraws Incineroar. It's a Samurott. It's me and Chow. Groudon, okay. Protects, all right. Okay. Liquid Storm's gonna miss Regidrago. Does it hit Groudon? Does. And let's go ahead and use Ivy Cudgel against that slot too. Boom! Groudon's left with just 1 HP! Let's go. Okay. How long do I have Tailwind for? Tailwind for 1 more turn. So we're gonna protect on... You know what? Let's not protect. Let's do something dangerous. Let's do the Bleak Wind Storm, swap out to Fluttermane, because I think Draco Energy is going to come out. Because I left Regidrago alone. But if Fluttermane comes out, and because I have Tailwind up, I have it up for 1 more turn. Okay. Out comes Incineroar. Intimidate goes off, which is totally fine. Doesn't really matter to either one of these Pokemon. They're special attackers, not physical ones. Liquid Storm, please hit Regidrago. It misses Regidrago, but that's okay. Dragon Energy, let's go. Does not affect the Fluttermane, so we called that one. And Tornadus goes down, which is totally fine. We don't necessarily need Tornadus. It was great to have like Tailwind for the next turn, but I'm okay with how this turned out. Both our Tailwinds are gone. Bring out Ogerpon now. And he gets the Molt Breaker. I'm going to go ahead and Spiky Shield. And Fluttermane, it's just going to go ahead and Dazzling Gleam. Withdraws Incineroar. So now comes back out Groudon. With a 1 HP. Spiky Shield. Protect. Okay. Okay, Dazzling Gleam is going to hit Groudon. It's going to knock it out. So it knows Protect and also knows Dazzling, or not Dazzling, but Dragon Energy. So now Fluttermane's stuck to where it's at. I can't Terra, because I used the Terra attack already. Intimidate goes on Ogerpon, which is totally fine. Lowers down his attack 1 stage, but I don't really think that matters too much. Let's go ahead and Ivy Cudgel that slot, and I'm just going to Dazzling Gleam it up again, because they can't do anything to Fluttermane. It's a ghost type. Fake Out can't go to that type. And I outspeed Regidrago, which I don't know if I'm gonna one-shot or not. I would assume people have already, like, goes for the double and it fails. Dazzling Gleam hits both. Oh, okay. I was so worried that people have, like, okay, Everyone's used Flutter Mane. Everyone likes using Regidraco. How is that typing gonna go? I know that I haven't specifically, so yeah. 42, 51. Yeah, I didn't know. Had no idea that that's exactly how it was going to turn out, but so glad turned out in our favor. And yeah, let's move on here. Okay, so we have Furgraf, Miraidon, Ursaluna, Blood Moon, Tornadus, Iron Valiant, and Scrafty? What? Scrafty. Okay. How is this gonna turn out? I'm not sure. Koraidon. You take half electric damage. So I could put you to the test against your own counterpart Miraidon, which I think I'm going to do. Let's do Tornadus, Koraidon. We can also Terra use the Flare Blitz to do a lot of damage depending on what it does. If we know that it's Terra Fairy, we know that we can use Iron Head, which is probably going to knock it out. If it uses Terra Electric, we're going to be half C's because it's not, I don't have anything that's going to be effective against it. We'll bring in Qian Pao, and I believe we'll bring in Flutter Mane. That way we can kind of get some damage across. We also can remove the terrain field too, which is 100% something that I would obviously do. Okay, so they opened up with Miraidon and Tornadus. I don't know what the Terra is, so right now what I want to do is just kind of bait it out. Tailwind, and I'm gonna do Protect. Because if I do Flare Blitz and it doesn't hit, because I want, like, if I don't get the bait the Terra, it's gonna be bad. So there's no Terra. I'm gonna play this kind of safe. We both trade Tailwinds. So we're at even speed tiers, and Volt Switch over on the Tornadus. My Tornadus goes down. And Miraidon goes in the back. So what do they bring out now? Iron Valiant? No. Scrafty. Okay. Fighting type. Ooh, shiny. Let's go. Nice Intimidate. I also believe he gets Fake Out, so we'll bring out Flutter Mane. But he's also a Dark type, so he's going to be ×4 against Flutter Mane. And because Sun's up, we're going to get a speed boost, which is much more than what the Scrafty could do. Do Terra Fairy, Dazzling Gleam, and hit both. And let's do Iron Head against Tornadus. No. Scrafty. Now we're leaving. I should have done Tornadus. Honestly, I should have done that. There's a good chance that we're going to get knocked out here from Bleakwind Storm, but probably not. Oh no, Fake Out. Oh, shoot. Oh well. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Koraidon can take the Fake Out. Dazzling Gleam. Gonna hit the both. Probably gonna knock out Scrafty if not. Got the Sash. Nope. And Tornadus lives with 2/3 of his health. Koraidon flinch, couldn't move. Bleakwind Storm. Please miss Koraidon. It misses the Koraidon. Let's go. Let's go. Koraidon showing its skill here. Absolutely. And here comes Miraidon. Okay, now regardless of what it does now, I need to remove it from the field. So we're in Dazzling Gleam, and I'm just gonna go straight into Collision Course. I mean, no, I'm not. Let's take down Tornadus. They don't Terra still. Tornadus goes down. Very little left on the Miraidon. This is gonna knock it out. Oh, Volt Switch! They won the speed tie. Alright, Flutter Mane goes down. There goes my Terra target, so it's 2-2. But now they're gonna bring out a Pokemon that they can't really do anything with. Realistically. Makes me think that that's Spect. Ursaluna. Collision course would be perfect here. Iron Head. Dude, that would have been perfect. Absolutely perfect. Chain-Pow comes out. And they're gonna bring out Miraidon again. Now I haven't seen it use Protect, so there's a good chance that it's Scarfed. Could be Spect as well. So we're gonna Sucker Punch just to kind of prepare for it, and I'm just gonna Collision Course over to the Ursaluna. Here comes the Terra. Probably gonna go to the Ursaluna. Yep. And it turns it to Fairy. Okay. It's gonna withstand a lot of the stuff that I can do to it. Sucker Punch. Yep. Okay. So I can confirm that it's a choice item. I don't know which one. I would say Specs. It was doing a ton of damage. Comes Collision Course. Right over Ursaluna. Even in the sun. That's pretty good. Hyper Voice. No Life Orb. Instead we got Road Spray. Okay. Tailwind's gone for both our sides. Sun is still up and running. And we'll do this. Head. Super effective. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our second W of the video. Heck yeah. We're finally coming back. The deficit is looking a little less bad. Just a little bit. It's 43.51. I mean, come on. We have some hills to climb. The new movesets are doing incredibly well right now. I cannot complain at all. Cannot complain. All right. Ooh, okay. We have Koraidon, Fluttermane, Chi-Yu, Tornadus, Raging Bolt, and Amoonguss. We do have quite a bit of people here that we're quite familiar with. Let's go ahead and use... that's a dumb question. I know it's a dumb question. I was like, who's a good one to use against Koraidon or just fire types? I don't have any water types. I don't have any ground types either, which is terrible. I don't have rock. Where's Arcanine when you need it? Let's do Tornadus, Fluttermane. Oh no, Raging Bolt. Chi-Pow can be able to handle it, right? Yeah, and then we'll bring in Koraidon at the end. It's gonna be, it has to be that. Absolutely has to be that. We'll leave Furgraph and Ogerpon in the back. Aw, that's a cute picture. Chi-Pow all bundled up, ready to go to bed and stuff. That's dope. All right, Koraidon, Fluttermane. So we kind of got this one right. Sun comes out tomorrow. But they're gonna hang on tight because this is gonna be really bad for them now. Okay, so speed was heightened on both Fluttermanes. Koraidon gets a boost. And we have Tornadus here that can obviously use the Tailwind. We can also do Bleak Windstorm, but the Koraidon's got a Terra. And we can just go straight into Shadow Ball into that slot. Because if it swaps out into a brand new target, it opens them up to taking a lot of damage, right? Right now, they take full fairy damage, but they're probably going to Terra. I'm just throwing it out there. If they don't, they called it. Here comes the Terra. Is it Koraidon? It is. And it's... called it! Called it! Let's go! Okay. I'm actually kind of excited now. Let's do this. Tailwind, so now outspeed. I don't know what the Fluttermane has, but we're going to do the Shadow Ball up against the Koraidon. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Icy Wind, so I'm going to drop the speed of the Fluttermane by 1 stage. And Flame Charge happens on the Koraidon. It goes straight to the Fluttermane. It is going to get the KO. So it's not bad. Their setup is not bad at all. But I'm going to bring out Chi-Pow now. Okay, so how we're going to deal with this? I do have to deal with both of them now. Let's do Bleak Wind Storm, and I'm going to Sucker Punch the... I want to Sucker Punch the Koraidon, but are they going to swap? It would make sense if they do, and then they have Flutter Mane to be able to do some damage. Is that going to be enough range for Tornadus? No, Koraidon's got the +1. But I do have Tailwind. I have Tailwind, they don't have Tailwind. Let's risk it. Sucker Punch on the Flutter Mane. Yeah, it's barely not... That's a crit. That's a sash. That's absolutely a sash. Ain't no way I'm going to get away with that one. Okay. Bleak Wind Storm hits both. Let's go. And it doesn't get the 2. Oh, man. Are you kidding me? Please get the speed down, though. Please get the speed down. Nope. Flame Charge goes in. Chien Pao. It's going to knock it out. That's a one hit. That's a one hit. I can't do anything about that. That's a one hit. Oh, dang it. I don't know what the Flutterman was going to do, but the sash came in the last possible minute. Now comes Raging Bolt. Well, there goes my combo. Special attack was heightened. Let's protect here. And they have 2 Pokemon left. Let's go ahead and get rid of Koraidon on the field. I'm gonna protect here so that I don't get hit with Thunderclap. Which of course I'm faster? Oh, well, yeah, I have Tailwind. I keep forgetting I have Tailwind. They don't have Tailwind. Like, even a +2, like, it's still really, really fast, but I'm 205. Got Dragon Pulse. Oh. Oh, never mind. Okay, well, that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. This is probably going to be a loss. It depends on what their 4th is. I mean, I can't do hardly any damage to Raging Bolt, so this is most likely going to be that loss. Oh, Chi-Yu? Oh, yeah, we're donezo. We are absolutely donezo. Because I'm at half health. If they have... Let's try it anyway. Here comes Thunderclap and punches me right in the face. Yep. Bam. Done. Lose 43.52. Man, I shouldn't gloat. I should have probably brought up Koraidon right after no, I already used my Terra on Fluttermane. If I didn't use my Terra on Fluttermane, I think that we would have been way better off. But because I had dedicated my Terra on Fluttermane, which made it really hard for my other Pokemon to do anything with. So against mirror matches, obviously I do have better choices I could have made. Yeah, no, interesting. Need to learn more about the mirror matches. Okay, all right. This is very, okay, we have Venusaur, Charizard, Koraidon, Archaludon, Mimikyu, and Bronzong. Oh, that was a lot. Okay, so Chlorophyll, Solar Power, Power Herb, Trick Room user, and then like a person that would actually take advantage of Trick Room. Because of that, they do have Fairy Ghost type, Psychic type. That would be really, really bad against my Koraidon. Question is, they can obviously see that I have Tornadus out like on the field. They can easily see that, and they don't have another way to do speed control. So let's do Tornadus and Ogerpon. No. Chien Pao, Koraidon, and we'll bring in Barafarig. I think that's going to be the best. I need to be able to like imprison Bronzong and to not allow it to do a ton of damage to my fairy types, which is why I didn't bring in Fluttermane. I do not think that Fluttermane's going to be useful because Charizard's on the like a possibility. And they do have Venusaur, who is obviously going to take advantage of the sun. So I'm going to try to do as much as I possibly can. We have Mimikyu and... Okay. Mimikyu and Koraidon. Are you gonna do Trick Room? Let's Liquid Storm, Terra, and Sucker Punch into, nope. Sacred Sword. It's the most neutral thing that I can pick. I have a feeling they're going to Terra Koraidon. They may not, but Liquid Storm can also one-shot it. So if I just hit it and then ding whatever Pokemon that's kind of left, I just don't want to get hit with Flame Charge to get knocked out right away. I also don't want to get hit with like Play Rough. So Protect on the Koraidon. That's a good call. So Sacred Sword's going to fail because it went to the Protect. Liquid Storm's gonna miss. Please hit the Mimikyu. Hits the Mimikyu. Breaks the disguise. Are you gonna use Trick Room? You are. Okay. Twisted Dimension. So we did call it. We did call it. So now what is Koraidon? He's not going to use Flame Charge. There'd be no reason to. So Liquid Storm, and I'm going to Sucker Punch and Mimikyu. Shadow Sneak, this moves first. Does not get the... Nope, great, okay. Not great. Liquid Storm. Oh, I'm faster than Koraidon still. Someone misses it. It is Mimikyu, but Koraidon takes a ton of damage. Breaking Swipe. Oh, that's a banded Pokemon right there. We're going to Liquid Storm, and I'm going to Protect. I just need to hit him. I just need to hit them. Shadow Sneak. Goes over to Tornadus, knocks it out. Okay. Making Swipe. I'm okay with that. I'm absolutely okay with that. Because now I'm going to bring out Raffrig. And I'm going to use... How long does Trick Room have? 2 more turns? I could Foul Play. Makes it neutral against Mimikyu. Let's Imprison. And I'm gonna Protect. Oh, they failed. Oh, I forgot that I did it already last turn. Imprison. Play Rough. Bunchy and Pow. It's going to knock it out, which is totally fine. This is not great. It's taking me 2.5 full resources just to knock out one Pokemon. I don't like that, like at all. I'm gonna bring out my Koraidon now. I'm gonna Protect. I'm gonna Iron Head against Mimikyu. Mimikyu is gonna use Play Rough right into Koraidon, which is probably gonna knock him out because he's times 4. Yep. And yep. Oh. Like, I planned for Trick Room and negated it for the most part, but for some reason I couldn't do anything because I should have double protected. That's what I should have done. I should have just double protected and just let it fall, because then now I would have been able to do like quite a bit. But I can't do any of it now. I can't use Trick Room again. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. It's a loss. Rigroff can't taking that like a champ. And then Mimikyu, obviously helping out. Dude, Norton, go. That was a sweep. I couldn't. Oh my goodness, I couldn't do anything there. I planned for it too. So forgetting that I did protect on Chien Pao obviously set it up for failure. I could have attacked into the Rhydon, which would have knocked it out. I could have also attacked into Mimikyu, which would have done a decent amount of damage, but I would have lost Chien Pao that turn anyway. But the fact that I had lost Tornadus turn 1, Chien Pao a turn after that, and didn't have a way to counter after that because I was so worried about not being able to do anything while Trick Room was added. So it's like, oh, I can start doing these turns, and just wasn't able to do it. They had a lot of bulk for Koraidon though. Usually Koraidon doesn't survive Bleak Wind Storms, but I was still underspeeding it, which was really, really interesting. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, we've got Farigiraf, Iron Bundle, Incineroar, Miraidon, Ursaluna Blood Moon, and we've got Iron Hands. So, do we have to worry about them doing the thing? Probably not. I mean, they do have quite a bit of Pokemon that would take advantage of that, but is that going to be what they're focusing on? I don't know. Let's do Tornadus. Kind of want to do Fluttermane in case if they open up with Incineroar, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Koraidon and maybe Ogerpon. What happens if we leave these 4? Chien Pao can't come back or can't come out to turn off the field, which would be really, really bad, obviously. Yeah, let's do that. The only person that they really have to control speed is Iron Bundle with Icy Wind. They don't have Tailwind at all, but they're going to get a boost, and I'm not necessarily going to get a boost, but I get Tailwind, which puts me ahead. Incineroar, Iron Bundle, Tornadus, and Fluttermane. So Iron Bundle can still do stuff to me because I am a flying type. So maybe swap to... No, Koraidon's weak against ice, isn't he? Yes. Takes half damage from water, but he's ×2 to ice, which isn't that great. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and use Tailwind. And Dazzling Gleam, because that way they can't one-shot me or fake me out. Iron Bundle protects. Okay. So they're going to do Knockoff instead. Dazzling Gleam does nothing to the Iron Bundle, but it is going to hit the Incineroar for quite a bit. It's a little less than half. Flare Blitz to Fluttermane. That's... Are you kidding me? Random crits? I mean, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Recoil was a lot. Bring out Rhydon. Now, because I have Tailwind, I'm going to be Speedy Gonzalez here. I can't use Fake Out, so they can only swap into someone else. So I'm going to go ahead and do Bleak Wind Storm, and I'm going to do Collision Course. Is it Collision Course? Yeah, Collision Course over on Iron Bundle. Terra comes out. It's going to go to Incineroar or Iron Bundle. Iron Bundle, and it's Ghost. Oh, yeah, I did nothing. Let's go. God dang it. That's fine. That's fine. Collision Course does nothing. Bleak Wind Storm. Please hit the Incineroar. Nope, it hits the Iron Bundle. I mean, that's good. That's good. I was really, really hoping. Icy Wind. Ooh, that's 2 times. Oh, that's... we knock off. And not very effective. Knocks off the clear amulet. Okay, we'll do that. And let's go ahead and Terra Fire Iron Head on Iron Bundle. Probably gonna protect here. Nope, they withdrew Incineroar. Are you gonna bring out Miraidon now? Nope, Iron Hands. Let's go. Terra. Go Terra Fire. I don't think they brought in Miraidon. Either that, it's in the back and just kind of sitting there acting pretty. Yep, there's the protect. Iron Head does nothing because it went to the protect. Bleak Wind Storm. Please hit Iron Hands. Does. Now he does have Fake Out. So how long do I have Tailwind for? That one's lasts for one more turn. You know what? Let's do the double. We'll give Iron Bundle another turn to protect, but I at least can focus on its partner because I know that that's what the turn's gonna go. There's the Fake Out. So we saw that happening. Absolutely. And here comes the Icy Wind. Oh, Freeze Dry. That's over to Tornadus. Okay, Tailwind's now gone. Let's do Bleak Wind Storm, and I'll go 100% into damage in that, because I think they withdrew it. Okay, here comes Incineroar. This is gonna really start hurting Miraidon now, I think. Yep, okay. Collision Course. Ooh, that was a crit. That's still a lot of damage and a crit. Bleak Wind Storm, please hit both. Oh, come on, you can at least hit the Iron Hands. Oh, come on. Rain Punch. Come on. Tornadus, why do you fail me? I shouldn't say you fail me. You do a really, really good job. You do a fantastic job. It's not often that I miss my Bleak Wind Storms. I at least hit one. So I'm okay with that. Okay, so Ogerpon comes out. I'm going to protect here because we have two Fake Out users in front of me. I'm going to Bleak Wind Storm and Spiky Shield. This should knock out both of those guys, and I know what one is. So this might knock out Iron Hands if he goes into that slot. Fake Out. Oh no, Tornadus. Oh, what am I gonna... Bleak Wind Storm. Please hit one of them. You hit the Iron Hands. Okay. I'll take that. I'll absolutely take that. Thank you so much. Sunlight Faded. They don't want to do Flare Blitz now because that's too much for the recoil. It would be really, really bad for them to do that. Oh, there's Miraidon. There he bows. This isn't great. This is not great at all. Tailwind. I could do this. Let's not do Tailwind, let's do Bleak Wind Storm, and I will go ahead and do Follow Me. Withdraw the Incineroar. Here comes Iron Bundle. Shiny Iron Bundle. Speed was heightened. Follow Me. Volt Switch. Not very effective. That's Life Orb. Alright, please hit. Please hit Tornadoes, for the love of God, please hit both. You can't miss either one, okay? Please hit both. It's literally a 2-hit KO right here. Come on. Like, yes, let's go. Yes, double knockout. Yes, yes, yes. We might win this. Might be in the key word here. Oh my god. Okay. If I had a Corn Leech, this probably would be a little bit better, but I think Miraidon resists grass. I know Koraidon does. So let's do Tailwind just so I have an easier time. Nope, I don't do anything to this dragon whatsoever. So let's just go out swinging, shall we? Tailwind. Ivy Cudgel. Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, that was a crit. Oh. I mean, it's not a lot from Tornadoes. It had, if it had more HP, this would really be, oh my god, that's really, really bad. Horn Leech, give me some of that HP back. But I love Woodhammer. Woodhammer's pretty good. You know what? Why not? Woodhammer. I will take myself out, thank you. Oh man. Not 60. Wow, no, not 60. This is 53 and 54. Wow, I can't count, guys. I absolutely can't count. Okay, so obviously Chien-Pao would have been a great help there. Because then I would have been able to deal with Iron Bundle just a little bit more. I would have been able to deal with Iron Hands and, well, not necessarily Iron Hands, but I could have dealt with Incineroar a little bit more. Ugh, that was rough. But it almost came back in my favor. I just ended up having two Pokemon that literally could not do any damage to Miraidon. And that's because of the dragon typing. They're really, really strong. Super strong. Okay, so we have Urshifu, Miraidon, Fluttermane, Chi-Yu, Burgerath, and Whimsicott. Okay. Who does what? Because... which would make more sense? They do have Whimsicott, so I don't think opening up with Koraidon is going to be my best bet. So what I'll do is I'll do Tornadus and Chien-Pao, Koraidon, and then maybe Ogerpon. Could leave Fluttermane in the back, and I don't know if that's the best call. Fluttermane could take down... No, let's do Fluttermane, Chien-Pao. They have Fergarath. They do absolutely have Fergarath. So we're gonna do Ogerpon and, or we're gonna leave Ogerpon and Fergarath in the back. We'll bring in our 4 best. I shouldn't really say best because all of them are really, really good. They all have like their own key points of being in the battle, but I just cannot have Ogerpon versus Miraidon. I think that I will lose a lot faster if that happens. Chi-Yu and Whimsicott. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is Terra, Tailwind, Lakeland Storm. Terra, Tailwind, and then Dazzling Gleam, not Lakeland Storm. But that would be turn 2 if nothing happens after this one. I'm going to tell Whimsicott to go away. %. Tailwind. Either I won the speed tie or... Okay, so we both went Tailwind. It's not too bad. Snarl. Not very effective on Tornadus. Does drop the special attack on the Fluttermane. Now it's very surprising that Chi-Yu went first. That tells me that it's Scarfed. Which means... No, I won't worry about that. Bleak Wind Storm and Dazzling Gleam. The reason why I'm not going to worry about it is because, like, okay, yeah, see, there's that, right? Chi-Yu is obviously set for that. Dazzling Gleam. Does not take down the Whimsicott. Please. Yep, lands both Bleak Wind Storms. Okay, good. My initial thought was to come in with, like, Koraidon so that I get a speed boost on the Fluttermane, but it doesn't matter because of the fact that I'm having my stats dropped twice. So right now, Fluttermane needs to get off the field. Absolutely needs to retreat. Out comes Urshifu, which is the Rapid Strike, and here comes the Miraidon, which is the big Boogala himself. Okay, so with this particular matchup, we do have kind of the combo to deal with both of them. I have Tailwind, so do they. So let's do Bleak Wind Storm, and I'll swap over to Koraidon immediately. That way the Fluttermane doesn't get automatically one-shot. I could reset its stats, and I get a setup for future turns. So if Tornadus gets taken down now, then he gets taken down now. I can't do anything about that, but I do have ways to be able to deal with that side of the field. So I think I'm set up for the most part. Now, if a Dragon-type move does hit, it's going to hurt really, really bad. But they wouldn't be on that slot, because Fluttermane was on that slot, and they're like, oh, I'm going to take down this slot. And with the Terra going over to Miraidon, it's going to go somewhere else. Throw Drift. Oh, wait, what am I so astonished for? Like, obviously. No, obviously. Like, duh. No, that's exactly how that would go. Let's bring out Fluttermane. Now, this should not KO. So let's go ahead and do the Dazzling Gleam. And I'm going to Flare Blitz into Miraidon. Aqua Jet. How does that KO? You're in the sun. That's not... What? That's not fair. What? Come on. That's way beyond the... Oh, that's a lot of damage. That's way beyond the scope, though. Come on, man. That's half damage in the sun. That's half damage in the sun. Aqua Jet shouldn't be doing that much damage. Even with its Bandit, it can't be doing that much. Absolutely can't. Sucker Punch the Miraidon. Let's get it out of here. I don't know what Urshifu has. We're gonna find out here. If it's... I don't think it's banded. I think it's just swapped up to Surgeon Strikes here. It's not changing tactics. Sacred Sword. Are you banded? You might be banded. You're not doing anything else. Jet. It's 36. Wow. Okay. Jesus. Oh my goodness. Crazy people using Urshifu regardless if it's sunny outside. It's kind of the reason, it's the whole reason why I don't have mine set. Like, it's why I use Single Strike and not Rapid Strike. Because the sun's out and it's like, oh, it makes it completely useless. Could also just replace all the moves to not be water, so like, I don't have to worry about it. But Jesus, that was a lot. Chien-Pao wasn't on the field, so it's not like Fluttermane would have lost that much, right? It barely did anything to Koraidon. Now, I know Koraidon's got water resistance. It's half water. But even then, it shouldn't have done that much. Let's look it up real quick. Shifu. We're gonna say Choice Scarf. Okay, Aqua Jet. Oh, it's 60 to 72. I have 1 HP. 252. 252. Yeah, Aqua Jet's 60 to 72. Yeah, it would knock me out. I'm at 46 HP. That's 35%. Oh yeah, we're done. So yep, never mind. If it was banded, or even not, Choice Scarf would have done it. Oh no, Aqua Jet would have done it, like absolutely. But I think that's how they kind of ruined themselves, in my opinion. Because even if they went before me to the speed ties and stuff, they weren't doing hardly any damage to Chien-Pao, which Aqua Jet does 26 to 35, so 46 to 55. Yeah, no, and Sacred Sword was doing a little bit more damage. It's 37 to 44. So yeah, I was doing 29 to, they were doing 29 to 35 to me. So it was a 3-hit KO, possibly 4, because I had Sun. Oh yeah, it's 22 to 27. Let's see what Fluttermane was. The Sun was up. 30, 36. They just won it. They absolutely won it. So, it's nice to know. And that, ladies and gentlemen, and Pokefans alike, is going to be the end of today's video. We ended at 18,352 with a total of 98 battles, 44 wins, and 54 losses. I didn't get a lot of notes in the battles here because we were doing incredibly well. Match 4 seems like to be the match that completely shut us out, kind of showing me what the presence is of like Fluttermane and Koraidon. The mirror matches, right? Those were the ones that seemed to be the hardest. However, there was a lot of tomfoolery, mostly on my part. We could have won match 5 if I didn't have the wrong matchups for Miraidon, so they played incredibly well. We could have won match 3, but I brought in the wrong Pokemon, and obviously match 4 was a complete, like, overall. I couldn't do anything to that one. And we barely won match 6 because of the fact that they set up the Aqua Jet, which not a bad counter, but you weren't doing a ton of damage during the Sun and a lot of those interactions. So, like, I get it, priority is really, really good and all, but when you're doing like 22 to 27% to Fluttermane, that's a lot. And I don't even know if it was Scarfed. It could have been banded. If it was banded, it's going to do a lot more, even in the Sun. But it did like hardly anything to Koraidon, so I didn't really have anything to collaborate that. But when it was doing damage to Chien-Pao, obviously if it would have went one more turn, they would have won for sure. But I wasn't 100% sure how that was going to go. Still though, because of that, we did learn a lot, and we do need to kind of look into the mirror match of things and trying to figure out, okay, why do people do this? Why do people do that? Why is this applicable? Why is that not applicable? And see what we can do to make changes to the team. Even though we've got a little less than a week left for this team, and you guys will have like the full season matches here pretty quickly. It's probably going to be the first 2 days of July, maybe in the first 3, depending on what it is. But you'll have a glimpse of what the new team looks like soon-ish, hopefully, because I'm going to stop doing this and then start preparing for that soon. So I'm hoping you guys have a good time with that. Probably going to play with Zacian. It's been a Pokemon I've wanted to play with for a while. And yeah, so that's kind of who I'm leaning towards. But we could also do the Calyrex and see how I would do for those, either Ice Rider or Shadow Rider. I do have both ponies, so shouldn't have any problem with that. Can also do Terapagos. That might be fun to play with for a while. With my particular playstyle, it might be really, really fun to play with Tropicos, but I think a lot of people have used Tropicos to the point to where everyone's got like them down, sort of, if that makes any sense, but we'll see. We'll see. For now though, since it is the end of the video, please do me a favor by leaving your appreciation, by leaving a like on the video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't. Please leave a comment down below, as I do reply to any and all comments left behind. Let me know what you guys thought of the change-ups with Koraidon and the new addition to Ogerpon instead of having single strike Urshifu. If there's any other implementations that we could do, please make your voice heard, as I appreciate it nonetheless. If you want to follow me anywhere else, you can look in the description. My X account or Twitter is in there. You can follow me for free. And if you guys want to join the Discord, that's also down there. You can just join up whenever you want. It's probably like the best place that I can talk to you outside of, just YouTube comments. If you're a brand new viewer, hi, my name is Matt. I create content like this to help me learn competitive Pokemon and to help other people learn for things that they may or may not know. I play different teams that I built from scratch in hopes to dominate the ladder, but as you can see, I've got a lot to go and a lot to learn, and I'm hoping to play against players that are constantly on the ladder as well and hopefully aim for the top. I do compete VGC kind of regularly, mostly locally, but I'm planning on participating a little bit more in 2025, so look for those. And I show my progress. Regardless if I win or lose, I don't build niche things and I don't use top performing teams. We do rental codes on Saturdays, but right now that's kind of closed because I don't have any codes to use. And I did ask if you guys wanted me to use codes from like Victory Road and stuff like that, and didn't get an answer, so I'm just going to leave that as it is. But if you want to join the Discord and want me to use your team, we do have a tab for that. It's under rental codes. You can just submit your team, I'll grab it, and then you and I can talk. If you want to share me your EVs, spreads, and stuff like that, I'll gladly use it. If you don't want me to share that on the video, please let me know, because generally I would show it. But if you want to keep it a secret, then fine, that's totally fine. But yeah, that's just on hold for now. We do have one team coming up, but we didn't get to the portion of the podcast to reveal that team yet, so we're not going to worry about that. If you're a returning viewer though, why not hit the subscribe button since you're already here, and it does help out the channel and the videos perform better. So please consider doing that. It is free, and you can also be notified by hitting the notification bell and putting that to all. Once you're notified, I do plan on releasing every single day this month. And the 3 exceptions to that is because I work swing shift. If I have to wake up early in the morning, so I have to go to bed early, which means I can't record to have it uploaded for you guys. If I have to do overtime, which means I either have to wake up early or stay way later than usual, or I have a meeting for work. So those 3 things are what could constitute of not showing up. Obviously, there was a couple of times that I was too tired or the heat got to me. It's been kind of hot over in the Pacific Northwest. Thankfully, cooled down a little bit, but it's going to jump right back up to the high 80s and low 90s. And when it gets that hot, I just kind of have all my energy drained because I work in a factory. So yeah, anyway, I'll stop rambling. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All 3 of those things should have up on the screen. If they did, awesome. If they didn't, let me know so we can let YouTube know that it didn't work because they're supposed to. And yeah, that's all that I have. Again, happy Monday. I hope you have a good rest of your day. And until tomorrow, have a good one. So take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.